everybody, welcome to Cards and Treasure. I want to welcome our very special guest, the one and only ZION Williamson. ZION, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. What you been up to lately?
Traveling with the team.
Right, that makes sense. It's the NBA season. Also, I'm very sorry to hear about that injury of yours. That's a real bummer.
It's supposed to happen.
Well, that's a fascinating perspective. Good for you. I like the positivity. What have you been up to with all this newfound time?
I'm trying to sleep as much as possible.
No, come on. I know it's tough not to play, but you must be enjoying the time off to some degree. Like, what do you have planned for today?
I wanted to go to the NBA and play basketball.
Yeah, and I wanted to eat pizza in the bath and watch Julia Roberts movies, but here I am talking to you, so we don't always get what we want, do we?
I love her so much.
Don't we all? ZION, I have this disgusting rash on my foot. Do you mind taking a look at this?
I don't think you should really worry about that.
Oh, great. But what's the best way to get rid of this thing? I've been soaking it every night in boiling hot tomato sauce.
Stuff like that.
Perfect. I've also been hammering it frequently, just whacking it with a hammer over and over and over again. Is that good for it?
I think you should stick to what you're doing right now.
That's what I figured. Also, I'm looking online and there's this ointment that apparently clears up the extra fungus.
Oh, that's dope.
That is dope. Thanks. Do you ever get grotesque, unidentifiable rashes all over your body?
All the time.
And how is that on you and your team? Has that been easy on them and generally very easy on you?
Tough on the team, but particularly very tough on me.
ZION, I read somewhere recently that basketball isn't the only sport that you play. You recently entered into a karate tournament. How'd that go?
Lucky enough for me, I was with 9-year-olds.
Yeah, you showed them. That must have been pretty easy defeating those children like that.
If I'm being honest, it was a tough environment to try to make it out of.
ZION, I heard that you're a diehard fan of the movie Shrek. Your teammates claim that you watch it pretty frequently.
It's always spread out, really spread out.
Okay, but what's that mean? Like, how many times a week are you watching it?
8 to 9.
Yeah, that's a lot, man. And I heard you recently met one of your idols, the voice of Shrek himself, Mike Myers. What was that like?
Just told me, just keep working and be yourself, and that's gonna take you a long way. But in my mind, I'm looking at my mom like, I just met Mike.
Very cool. Switching gears, ZION, you've been hounding us for weeks now, trying to get into one of our breaks, but they keep selling out. Finally, last week, we were able to get you into one. What was your very first break like?
You know, they showed a lot of love, and I'm very appreciative for that. They're real chill, so they were always helping me out.
Yep, it can be tricky sometimes. There is a lot to learn about the hobby. But what was your first break experience like?
There was like 100, 200 people just floating around him.
Yeah, see, that's called a live stream, and those are called viewers. You even pulled a ZION card for yourself. That must have been exciting.
You know, I think any 7-year-old would be super hyped about it.
Yeah, or an adult. Any advice for collectors out there who may be hunting for their very own ZION cards?
Be better. Just do better.
Beautiful. By the way, just for my own knowledge, if you were to describe my interviewing skills...
You're an amazing guy.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you taking the time to do this interview with us.
I wasn't able to talk. We weren't able to talk much.
Oh, you want to keep chatting? Sure. I mean, the interview's done, but we can go offline. I've got some Shrek fanfic that I think you're going to love. Bye, everybody.
Honestly.